Welcome to the GPLama YouTube channel, and in this video I cover off Zwift's most controversial feature update ever released. Yes, that's right, this has caused thousands of comments online. People are claiming they are cancelling their subscriptions, and even one of Zwift's competitors have been seen shitposting about this feature in multiple locations. Now the kicker with this, it hasn't even been released yet. We're still a few hours away from it going public. Now in 2023, attention is the new currency, and based on that alone, Zwift are cashing in. It's currently the off-season on Zwift. Peak Zwift is under 10,000 users and has been for the last month, so now is the time for them to be rolling out new, innovative, maybe controversial features, tick, and for this to get so much attention during the off-season, me, that is a win right there. So what am I talking about? Climb Portal. Now we know this has been coming since, what's coming on Zwift this season, which was the media release a few months back. They teased out a new feature, a new function, a new dynamic way of entering climbs and things like that. We didn't know exactly what it was going to be. Now we do. Now I've spent some time with this. I've been given the pitch with the media releases and things like that, but I've put a few things in my words of where I think they're heading with this and what it provides. First up, the goal of this would be for Zwift to provide a more dynamic experience in-game, not just the same climbs every single day. Sure, you can go do the Alpe Zwift, you can climb the radio tower, Vent Top is there, but they're pretty static. This allows Zwift to be more dynamic in what they provide. With the calendar schedule of climbs, Zwift will be able to switch up the experience on a more dynamic basis. Another goal I see Zwift achieving with Climb Portal is being able to give us the experience that we're reading about in the news, at the Tour de France Femmes avec Zwift, and maybe other classics, putting those climbs in-game. Now previously, I recall last year, there was an event held on Zwift where there were 3 geolocations where we had the role play. I think it was the Giro in London, sponsored by another location or something. It was just confusing and really weird role play. This, graphics aside, will allow a little bit more synergy with what we're seeing in real world, and for us, the fans, being able to get up and ride those climbs ourselves, virtually, of course. And also to provide something new and innovative, and I think that's the biggest goal here. Last week I spent 5 days walking the halls of Eurobike over in Germany, looking for new and innovative things, and there was nothing indoors that matched what we're seeing here. So I have had early access to the Climb Portal feature, and to give my take on this, the reality that I see is that riding these climbs is not easy. It's hard work, and that's why we do it. It's good training. Based on my experience, your experience on climbs like this is going to vary greatly on the hardware that you use. Some trainers don't go over 16% simulated gradient, and there are some gradients on these climbs greater than that. It will also depend on the trainer that you're using, the flywheel size, the gearing, etc. Look, I won't sugarcoat this. This is bloody hard work getting up these climbs. It's rewarding, but don't expect a walk in the park. If you want to walk in the park, go join Coco on TikTok. This climbing is serious training. And the graphics. Did you notice anything different? I think this is the cause of all of this online. Look, apparently some people, as I've mentioned, are cancelling their Zwift subscription on this. 3 things just to think about if you're in that boat. Firstly, nobody tell those people how successful Trainer Road is with graphics like that. So it's not all about the graphics, it's about the experience and what it actually provides. Secondly, the Climb Portal is optional. Just don't turn left or right off the volcano. Easy done. Bypass it, head up your other routes. And third, with this feature in place, nothing stopping Zwift from in the future maybe just clicking a finger and populating those routes with the graphics and the scenery that people want. Maybe they put some trees, some squirrels, some Yetis. Hang on, fact check. Yetis are real?
No, they're not.
They're not?
Not real, no.
Why aren't people
they don't,
complaining about the Yeti?
Because they just, I don't know.
Yetis aren't real.
Access to the Climb Portal can be done in a number of ways. First of all, from the home screen here, Just Ride will take you to the France entry to the Climb Portal. Now I say France entry because both portals take you to the same climb at the same time. I'll show you more about that in a moment. You can also access it via the Routes menu here on Mytopia, and clicking on the Climb Portal option there, which starts off on the orange dot there near the volcano. Alternatively, you can go to France and also select the same, which is the same as the home screen shortcut. So they're the 2 ways to get to it from the main menu. Alternatively, if you're just riding along, you can use the direction arrows to head towards the climb. Right here, I've selected right as I'm on the volcano route, and it will take me to the climb of the day or the climb of the week and through the portal. And it's the same deal over on the France map. If I select left as I'm just free riding past, I can then enter the Côte de Pike today, which takes me to the same portal as I could access on the volcano route over on Mytopia. Now, even though we were told we were entering the same portal, regardless of which world we entered it on, we had to put this to the test. So, good friend Eric from Zwift Insider had entered the portal on the Watopia course, and I just entered the portal here on the France map. And as I try and select the right gearing as I hit 12% here, we can see Eric descending on the little mini map, and he should come into sight in just a few moments. Where's Eric? Here we go. Here comes Eric. So yes, the answer to the question of can you see other riders on the course? Yes, you can. There's Eric just going past now, and he'd entered this portal via Watopia. I'd entered via France, and we are both riding at the same time, and we can see each other. So pretty cool to see how Zwift have done that. A closer look at the on-screen elements with Climb Portal, and over there on the left we have portal sections and 10 equal sections split up with some statistics there. Now every climb that you access via Climb Portal, regardless of the ascent or distance, will be split into 10 equal sections to track some statistics. You have the overall progress there ticking up at the 0.01%. You have overall distance and overall climbing that you've done and to go. Over there on the right, similar to what we see on Alp de Zwift, we have a side elevation profile and we have an overhead of the map, which you can click in and out to see how far you've got to suffer. Now, another observation with the visuals is the background color will change based on the road you're on, which is based on the gradient. So things turning yellow here as we hit 4%. Gets a little easier just here. The background will go blue. And the dots and floating things, I think, gives us the perception of moving forward. Because without those, we're not going past trees or squirrels or yetis. I think it gives us a bit of a perspective of moving. Okay, into orange, things should change orange. That is the case. And into red as things really kick up. Come on, let's go, Llama. 200 watts, what are you doing? There we go, things go red. Now, I think the top HUD there is probably a little bit too big on the steeper sections. Remembering you can press H to remove the HUD and just ride in free ride mode without any stats on the screen, or you can grab those from the companion app if you have that connected. Now, while we're here, I do have to mention the sound. It does sound like a fan is running in the background. No, that's not the case. That's the ambient noise of the Climb Portal. Something I didn't really notice until editing these videos later on. Typically I have music pumping in the background or fans turned up and lots of noise going on, not just the Zwift sounds, but there is that slight hum in the background. Not a fan, literally not a fan, it's the game. Alrighty, jumping forward to the top of the climb, only a short one, but I was still working pretty hard, and we get some stats on screen here. Climb completed, distance, time, elevation, and average power. Now from here we complete the circle and we can enjoy the descent. Now, as for what climbs will be available this month on the Climb Portal, website whatsonzwift.com has everything listed. So we have 8 climbs we can expect to see accessible through the Climb Portal at some time throughout this month. Now, to know which climbs are available on exactly which day this month, I've pulled up the Zwift Insider article here regarding the First Ascent Challenge, which is a first challenge available for the Climb Portal. You can access that there on the home screen and sign up for that, which starts in just a few hours from now. Now, to complete the challenge, you'll need to do a climb from stage 1 and a climb from stage 2. But if you're looking at exactly which climbs are available throughout the month and when, there's the July 2023 final schedule right there. I'll put a link to this in the video description below if you want to plan out your climbing over the next 4 weeks.
So there it is, the new Climb Portal on Zwift. Controversial, yet optional. Remember, you don't have to ride it if you don't want to. My call to action here is let me know in the comments below what you think of this new feature. Good, bad, cancelling my Zwift subscription, and my throwdown challenge to Ruby is please shitpost in my comments, and if it's funny enough, I'll make it the pinned comment. We're all friends. All right, with that, thanks for watching and we'll see you soon.